Greetings, rope agents. As you may know, the official Timebreak Dino Breach Kickstarter is now live. There are many ambitious goals set by the Digitaly Arts team, as well as very rewarding and cool backing tiers. A more in-depth video about this will be released very soon. Today's video, however, is a very special one. I was joined on Twitch by the Digitaly Arts team, who spent over 2 hours with me discussing everything about Timebreak Dino Breach. I hope you all enjoy this Twitch stream episode, and of course links to the official Timebreak Kickstarter and other Digitaly Arts socials will be linked in the video as well. That being said, let's jump into the Timebreak Dino Breach reveal with Digitaly Arts.
T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Make sure that we have an audio check. I'm going to make sure music is off for this one. Can you hear me fine or no? Just for chat. Make sure that I'm coming through. Hopefully it hasn't glitched. Can you guys hear me? Am I coming through? Okay, cool. Sometimes it glitches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce the team, and then I'll let them. I'm going to tell you guys who I'm with, and then they can introduce themselves. So we have with us from Digitaly Arts, we have at the top Andrea, Carlo, Francesco. I'm sorry if I've said any names wrong. Jen, Nicola, and Vera. Sorry if I've said your names wrong. Sweet. So if you want to introduce yourselves from the top of the chat downwards, and what you do with Digitaly Arts and Timebreak Dino Breach. Okay.
I'm Andrea, and I am the narrative designer of Time Breaking. I came from the film industry, so I studied story and screenwriting. I worked in the film industry, and then I also passionate about video games, so I wanted to start writing in the video games. So I met met Nicola, and we start to work together, and I hope we made a good job.
I thank you for inviting us to your stream, first of all. And I am Carlo Tuzza, the music composer and sound designer for Time Breaking Down Breach. And I hold a master degree in music composition for video games. And yeah, I love this medium because it's not linear like a movie. And this is what fascinates me about, and this is why I study and I hold this master.
Who's next?
Francesco?
Ah, sorry. Hi everyone. My name is Francesco, and I am game programmer. And this game I mainly worked on the AI of dinosaur and user interface. And okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jen, or you can call me Jennifer. I'm the UX UI designer. I joined Digitaly Arts in 2024, and I helped the project with all the screen, the user flow, the wireframe, and the implementation of the user interface. Nicola.
Hello to everyone. Do you hear me? Okay, I'm Nicola Gaeta. I'm the director of the project and the producer. Sometimes I help the Francesco to program something like dinosaurs, for example. And I manage the entire team to give them the tasks the task to do, and I help Andrea with the narrative.
And then last one.
And the last one is me. My name is Vera. I'm from South Italy, Sicily, and I'm the new addition to the team. I joined the team like 5 months ago. I'm the 2D, 3D artist of the team. I took care of some of the 3D models you can see in the game, and optimization, visual effects, and post-process, things like that. And I really love dinosaurs and the whole concept of the game. Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys, oh wait, I'm probably a little bit too loud. Yeah, thank you, Link, for letting me know to put myself on Do Not Disturb. I can't believe I forgot that. So as you guys can see, we have a very talented bunch of devs here. And like I say, I cannot wait to show you Time Breaking Down a Breach. So today is going to be a little bit different to what you're probably used to. We're not going to be switching scenes as often. There's going to be, with one exception, or two exceptions. One, which is the music and sounds with Carla, and the second is when we're going to the demo. When we're going to the demo, I won't have access to my chat on PC, but I do have a workaround. If I am slow responding to chat, please be patient. But the devs, I think, will be talking as we go through the demo anyway. The demo is currently available for you to download. To my moderators, please use !demo throughout this stream. There will be other commands that we use a little bit later on as well. So the first section that I think we are going to be doing is, I believe, is a concept art. So one thing that I've I love about what I've seen to do with Time Breaking Down a Breach is the variety of concept art that is currently available. One of the sources is on their official Instagram. They post beautiful, beautiful, beautiful images. I know you guys can't see, those who are in the Discord won't be able to see the section for Time Breaking yet, but after today's stream, you'll have full access where you'll be able to look at the concept art yourselves. And I highly recommend you guys going over to the official website as well, which again, I'll just link this in. I think it's Digitally Art. Digitally Arts. Digitally Arts. I think that's it. There we go. If you want to check that out. So what we do have is, let me just go over to Discord really quickly, and I'll just screen share what I have in Time Breaking Down a Breach. I think there's going to be two people discussing the concept art as we go through these. I don't know if you guys have a particular way that you want me to do this, or if you have concepts art. I know that we did get a video sent to show at the end from Andrea, but I'll go through and show the different concept arts if any of the devs want to discuss. So bear with me while I just share my screen really quick. And there we go. So let me just put this over here. So as you guys can see, this is part of the Discord that you can't see at the moment. This is Kate. Kate, which is one of the characters I believe that you play. I'll just put this up bigger so you can see. If anyone in Digitally Arts want to discuss the concept art, that's great. Or if there's a particular piece that you want me to go to, let me know.
Yeah, Nicola, I went to you. I'm going.
Okay, the Kate is I can talk about the personality of Kate because the Kate is a young woman, very resilient, and that is inspired to Regina, obviously. She loves Alan. Her goal is to travel in the time to find Alan because Alan was trapped in the past in the Cretaceous era. And I don't want to make a spoiler, so I want to only say that she will have to do a lot of choices that can damage the space continuum time. So we wanted a heroine, but at the same time a person with that will with sentiment with sentiments with that will face the consequences of her actions.
Yeah, she's like a real person. They spent a lot of time on study every detail of each character, and I think Kate is like, the one that came out the best because she's the protagonist.
Yeah, you can also see by her face expression that she looks like sad because she missed someone or something because she is very pragmatic. She is very focused on her job and
Absolutely.
yeah, our concept artist made a really good job here because from her expression we can see I think everything from her character and her personality.
Mm.
Okay, and then we have I think Alan Williams. This is some of the concept art we have of Alan. The guys over at Digitally Arts have done an amazing job with these concept art pieces. The detail I've noticed in every single piece is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, so if you guys want to discuss a little bit about Alan, if you want to, I'll just cycle through the images that we have.
Maybe Andrea can say something about Alan. Did
Yeah,
you, Andrea?
Alan. Yeah, from his aspect, we can see that is totally different from Kate because he is uh, more secure about himself. He is the one who is the chief of the research outpost. He's very focused on himself, very sure about his job, and about his posture, how he's standing. You can you can see all of this, and he also is very very young, just like Kate.
May I ask a
Andrea,
question really quick on Alan, if I'm able to? Then is Alan, if you was gonna if taking Dino Crisis inspiration, would Alan be based off Dylan or not from Dino Crisis 2, or is it someone that you wanted to create to accompany Kate?
yeah, Alan, the Alan aspect has something of Dylan, but the our main reference was the actor in Fast and Furious. Paul Walker. Paul Walker. Alan, like said Andrea, is a very sunny and nice person. It's He's not only um, a chief, or is he's not only the classic doctor, bad doctor that had experiment that made experiment on the time, and he's a very good person in his heart, and the heart of the heart of Alan will break the heart of Kate. Kate is more uh,
Cold?
um,
No.
cold, yeah, cold person,
Yeah. Cold by
and
heart.
She's
cold
colder.
heart. Yeah. She Alan When Alan um, come si dice, rimane intrappolato nel tempo, vero?
It's trapped in the past.
It's trapped in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only that moment that Kate realize uh, her real feeling with Alan. So Kate è spinta anche dai sensi di colpa, vera? Possiamo dire.
Um, she feels guilty.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
feels.
Alan is more sentimental
I've no,
and is more charismatic.
I've noticed with the character bios that you do have on your socials. One thing I did pick up is the disconnect I think that Kate has, and yet the humanity that not the humanity, the connection that Alan has to people. And one thing I did notice when I was looking through is the story of you've got a character like Kate that is like a probably through her training to be cold, but then in a moment of, like you said, with someone that she cares for trapped in the past, it's kind of like not rekindling, but capturing probably emotions she's not, I don't think, familiar with, and I think that's an interesting character arc as well. And I'm really intrigued to see how this would play out. In the future of the game. I think that's a really really interesting concept.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah. He, yeah, through the game, every character is going to have a transformation and an arc. And the most interested for us was Kate, because in the beginning is very cold by heart. She has no feeling. She doesn't show her feelings, but through the games, and we don't know if she is going to meet Alan again. She's going to change.
Okay,
I mean,
that's pretty cool.
she acts cold, but in reality, she's not cold. She shows her feelings only to those she cares.
I mean that makes total sense. Yeah. So that was Alan. Like I say, guys, in the Discord, this will open up so you can. These descriptions are taken from the official website of Digitally Art. So you'll be able to read all about Kate. You'll be able to read all about Alan. The links are there as well. And yeah, so we're going to go into the time breaking Dana Breach sketch and concept art pieces. And I think the title was, or not title, but one thing that was on your website is explore hostile prehistoric jungles and claustrophobic research centres in search of resources, weapons, and key items that can mean the difference between life and death. Obviously, I don't think that's got anything to do with the concept art, but that is on your website, which I think is a really cool thing to add for those of you that are interested about the demo and what you probably experience. But one of the pieces that struck me is definitely this one here, which I think is Kate and
Yeah,
Alan
it's
in an embrace.
wonderful.
Yeah, you've captured that beautifully, by the way.
Yeah, I think this too. This was made from I always call him John, so another John, right?
Yeah, or Jan or Martina.
No,
There,
it's not Martina. This one is from
Gabriele. Gabriele.
Gabriele. Thank you so much, because it took like perfectly all the scene that Nicola were in mind, and he made these beautiful storyboards about the main key of the game, and we always show these images everywhere because we think the same too. They are very powerful.
It's the embrace for me. It's the
Yeah.
tears as well. I've noticed the tears down Kate's face, and when you read her character, I think it's her character profile that's available on your website. You can just see, just in the embrace, that she feels that overpowered with emotion. She can't control her tears, and I think that's powerful in itself. And I think that's really strong character creation, in my opinion.
This one is like Nicola's specialties. Think about characters
Yeah.
and all, the gradients, the shade
Yes.
that make the character. And he had like wonderful ideas, and we are lucky enough to find a team that everybody fell in love with his story, and everybody gives everything, and they were 100% to make the game very powerful in a narrative way.
We've got comments, I think, from Link Nintendo that says the brushstrokes love concept drawings like those. If you love this Link, you haven't seen nothing yet. Um, this here, like I saw this, I thought this is really fun. This is such a fun concept piece. It's a game about dinosaurs, but it's also showing the side that maybe not all dinosaurs were these vicious, primal driven monsters. They
Yeah.
could be approached and maybe domesticated, maybe trained. But yeah, who thought of this idea where having a herbivore being petted by two characters? Because this is great.
Nicola, if you want, I can help you with the translation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hai capito la domanda?
yeah.
Ok.
Okay. In the I say I will say before another thing. So the demo you will play, we will play today, is based on a horror section of the game, but like you saw in this concept art, we will have section more romantic and more dramatic, because our story is the very difference between us and Dino Crisis is the story. Like Dino Crisis, we also have the theme of technology, dinosaur, and absolutely the horror. But we want to go more in deeper in the character relationship. So when we talked this scene, we I was thinking how we make a scene that show the humanity of Alan and Kate, and how to do this using a dinosaur and the Parasaurolophus. I don't know if I say correctly the name.
Correctly.
He, for me, is the big good horse of the Cretaceous area. So I like that dinosaur. And I think that he he was the best for this scene.
All right. Okay. I think when you like I said when you just mentioned about obviously going in deeper than what Dino Crisis did, um, it's an interesting spin because obviously I know you've drawn inspiration from the retro classic, and one thing that I remember is we have some in the era of the 90s. Obviously, we had Jurassic Park, and we had obviously we had like herbivores that in depicted in that could be approached, couldn't be approached, and then Dino Crisis did a thing in the second one where you just got absolutely charged by a Triceratops, and I think it's really cool that like you said, you're going deeper with the characters and the environment because I think that is a really really cool concept, and it really powers through with the image here. Like I say, with the whole thing of not all dinosaurs would be hostile or not territorial, but what's the word I'm looking for? Could be more approachable. So yeah, I think like I say, this is very very interesting. And then we have something we're very familiar with. Uh, we have a really cool action sequence scene here. We have some velociraptors, I presume, bursting through a window, and I believe is that our the main character, Kate, taking aim at the raptor there. What was the inspiration behind this piece?
Well, like Andrea said before, we made this concept to show we can say the keyframe of the story.
Hmm.
So we use them for in our pitch with the investor to better explaining the story because the demo doesn't show all the story of the game. We made only a small fraction, but we pay so much attention on this one. And but we want to share the story even with the fan who want to support the game because uh, this is our main goal, the whole story, but we couldn't make everything because it was too big. I don't know, Nicola, do you want to share more side of this image or uh,
It's better not because we wanted to
to keep the secret?
yeah.
But we are going to talk about the you played the demo.
Yeah, it's like a detail of the story. Um,
This is one
think
of our mystery of the game that we cannot just
share yet.
but
There
we
is
want we with this image we wanted to um, um, create mysteries. Who are they, for example? And
Why they were like this and why they have weapons. It's something that will be shared in the future.
and when they are looking for Alan, but I don't say anything.
You know, I was reading the chat and I agree with them because from these concept arts you can feel the dramatic and the sentimental part, but also the mysterious part, the horror part, the adrenalinic part. So yeah, they are really good.
So we got a question: is the game black and white in parts two? That would be very interesting if it was. I don't know, Mercy. I haven't played the demo yet, and I don't know if the devs are comfortable answering. But if you are, guys, you want to say yeah, no, or see, see in the future. Sam Mercy has asked if the game is black and white in parts two.
No, no, no. The game is not in black and white.
Yeah.
We can say that.
Okay, all right, that's fine. And then we have a scene, what appears to be a definitely a carnivorous dinosaur chasing some characters through a dense jungle, maybe river, by the looks. That
Yeah,
looks
he's
so cool.
Yeah.
inside the jungle of the Cretaceous area.
And
They are
then,
running from,
sorry, go on.
they're just running from,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
the dangers that the Cretaceous area has. So, like, the dinosaurs, everything is most dangerous in that area. Just, even a fly thousand of years ago is dangerous respect
It's
of
Yeah,
deadly,
it's
I
different,
think.
different environment. Definitely different environment.
Yeah,
And
there will be some section with NPC in our game, like the ending of Resident Evil. Sorry, I love Resident Evil, and I think every
nice.
Resident Evil. The ending of Dino Crisis 2, when you play with Dylan, and you have to protect Paula. In this case, you will control Kate, and you will defend Alan.
Hold up. I gotta stop you there. Like, this might be even in the game. Wait. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know there's been some chase scenes and stuff before in for example, like in Dino Crisis and stuff. But to be on ground level, being chased by like a T Rex, and then you've probably got to look after like, or maybe keep up with somebody else and stuff. Like, I can imagine that be very like suspense. Like the suspense will be very high. Like, and especially in dense jungle. I can't imagine like that would be I think that'd be a really cool sequence to have in the game. To be fair, um, like Silent Hill says, that scene would be so cool. I completely agree. Kai, I don't know if you guys can answer this or not, but Kai has asked, "Will there be giant bugs?" Link
Hmm.
asked a question.
I don't know if there will be giant, but Nicola, there will be giant bugs in the game. Gli scarafaggi.
No, no,
No.
we thought that, but Dino Crisis,
Doesn't have it.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and we, everything we think everything everywhere ogni volta che noi
I,
pensiamo
right, right.
era un'idea.
Every time that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
every time that we think an idea, our first question is why this idea is not present in a
Mhm.
Dino Crisis,
Mhm.
and so we think that giant bugs could potrebbero allontanarci da Dino Crisis. Spera.
Mm, would break us apart from the main idea of Dino Crisis. No?
I was just catching up with chat. So I was about to ask a question, but I think Andrea answered already. So for those of you that haven't seen chat, it's does it have controller support? And then Andrea responded, "We are working on it. It'll have it very very soon." That's actually pretty cool because
Yeah.
one thing that I'm worried about, and I think I explained this before we started stream, is I'm relatively new to PC gaming, and one thing that I find a little bit difficult is multitasking, mouse and keyboard. And there's been times on my streams before where, because I'm not used to playing mouse and keyboard yet, I get a little bit of wrist pain in my keyboard hand. So the fact that you guys are already working on like I presume controller support is a huge win, especially for people like myself that may be new to PC gaming as well and would like the um, option of a controller. I think that is really really good. Um,
But
uh,
not only for you. I mean, I'm actually study on accessibility. It's a theme that I really care about it, and I found a lot of people found better play with a controller
yeah.
because maybe you can remapping and using um, better than the keyboard and the mouse. So I totally understand what you mean,
Hmm.
and it's a thing that I will totally agree and I want to work on. Even add a mode for colorblind people because it's important that everyone can play the game and understand and play the game in the better. Um, I mean, in the better way if
Yeah.
possible.
Gamers Interest says, I love that you're passionate about accessibility. I think that is really important as well. And the fact that you're thinking about this even before the game launches, I think that shows that you are thinking about your community as you build your community as well. And I think that is a huge positive step. And yeah, I totally back everything that you said there. Um, we do have some screenshots. So this one was taken off your Instagram. That is absolutely terrifying. That is almost cinematic. That is just like that's like a cutscene. Like that's like movie quality. That's very different to the concepts we've just shown here. As you can see, like this. I know it's really small, guys, on screen. You have access to Discord after stream, so I highly recommend you go and check this out, or going on Digitally Arts Instagram and checking this out as well. But I saw this, I was like, yo, that is terrifying. Um,
Actually, this one was one of the ideas we had for the promo art, but we didn't select this one. I don't know, Nicola, can you tell us why you didn't choose this one, but you go with the other one with Kate and Alan the Rain that we use in our website?
Because in the other promo art we selected, there is Alan, and because he's more the other promo art is more Dino Crisis like and
Okay.
horror like.
Because it was recalled the Dino Crisis promo art they had,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
But
think
we fall in love with this one, so we use it too.
this one, the one that we've got up right now, the one I just shown, or the one with I think
This one,
this one. Sorry.
the last you show.
All right. Okay. We do have a link to show. I think this is like the concept art. I think telling a story with some music. But before we go into that, there's something that I want to show. I think is the in-game screenshots. So obviously, you guys have seen. Everyone that's watching the stream has seen the progress between character profile pictures here to full body, and even weapon concepts. Even when we can go back on to Discord and read the character profiles as well. Different scenes, but the in-game screenshots, which was here that I found on your website, like just to see like your development, not just in your concept sketches and drawings, but the beautiful detailed environment that you get to play, the Office of Advanced Time Research, like that for like technically like a startup dev company is just absolutely magnificent. Like I don't know, you guys are incredibly talented, but how difficult was that to create like something like that in game for you guys? Was there anything like too difficult, or is it, I don't know if I can answer the question properly. I hope you understand what I'm trying to.
You mean like for the 3D part and the
Yeah. Like
environment
how
art?
was it? How difficult was it to bring something like this to life? Like with the concept art, you have an idea. Um, like how was it to develop that idea into this? Kind of what I'm trying to say.
Well,
Maybe Vera can
can talk
answer.
about this. Okay.
Yeah, when I started building the level starting from the map we we had, and let's say at first you have to place the things and you have to change them many times before you get the right look you want to see. And the difficult part then comes after when you have to optimize everything,
Yeah.
and the game needs to go smooth. And that's the difficult part.
So
The light, the shadows.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot that's actually gone into this. Even though this is a demo stage game, I've noticed. I don't want to spoil too much because I've not played a lot of it myself. But one thing that really stuck out to me is when you spawn in. One thing that I tend to love in like horror kind of feel games is the rain and the rain effects that you've got on this, and that was like, yeah, okay, this is going to be good because it's not just a like you said in your description, it's a claustrophobic space, or like eventually be able to go into jungle and stuff like that, but you've got also weather elements involved in the game, and the effects that you've managed to get on the windows and stuff like that, I think is really incredible. And then obviously you've got the shadowing and the lighting and stuff as well. So is this what you've got right now in the demo? Are you happy with, or are you going to continue to add to it and develop this, or basically?
I want to add more effects. Like you said, the rain adds more ambience. So it makes it better, it makes it darker, and also the rain is the effects with physics.
Okay.
So it's only outside. It took me several times to figure it out correctly, but at the end, it came out well.
See, I'm not a game developer, so I don't know how easy or difficult this is for you guys to do. So if I ask a question like, "Why is he asking this?" Like, I'm just genuinely like curious to know um like the whole design process and how it is for you guys as a team to come up with an environment, to even think about like the weather aspects. And it feels to me when I load it in just for that short space of time, I just want you guys to know, like on stream as well, you've definitely had what I believe the player experience at the forefront of your development. The ambience of the environment as well, which I'm sure you guys will see when we have the demo gameplay later on. Um, but like I say, if you want to add to this already, and that's your goal is to add to like this environment, then I cannot wait to see what it looks like, completely finished, and you guys are 100% happy with. We do have an alternate screenshot, which is here. As you can see, there's reflections and stuff, the shadows, and there's some really incredible lighting. How long did it take you guys to do, roughly?
Oh, well, if I can answer, I don't know if other of the team want to answer this one.
Oh, you can go.
Okay. Well, I think the map was one of I mean, the heavy or the most hard obstacle we had
Okay.
because we started with a totally different map, but we weren't happy with that, and we changed after I don't know how many months we was working on on the other map. And Nicola always said, guys, like don't stay too much on a idea, but try to better understand what we are doing. If something is wrong, is not working, we need to change and make it better. So it was hard. Yeah, but I think a real engine help a lot with all these type of reflex and light
Yeah,
effects.
I think
We
that's.
use human,
Uh,
so everything is in real time.
do you want to repeat? Just so I put the volume up. Can you just repeat what you said? Sorry.
And we use it lumen, so every light you see is in real time. It's not baked.
Oh,
Every light, every refraction, every shadow.
Oh wow. I didn't even see. I don't like I say I don't really know much about game development, but yeah, yeah, Silent Era, interesting. That is actually incredible. That is incredible. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's impressed. Everyone's impressed. So this is what we've got for the concept art. I think what we're gonna do. No, wait, no, no, no. There is one more thing. I think you guys want me to show this. I think on your Instagram. So let me try and so I need to turn this down slightly because it'll probably just blast the stream. Because I think there's music to this as well, if I remember correctly. And there we go. The music, by the way, is just absolutely incredible. Uh, I love the music that you guys are creating for this. Someone said in chat. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot in chat. I missed that. How is the performance though? Real time lighting is expensive. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if you guys want to answer that. And we have um, there's a few questions that if you guys want to answer the ones in chat, I think we do have a couple of you in chat answering and replying. But the music is gorgeous. The music is definitely it is really really good. Yeah. what we can do then, we'll head to the music and sound section with Carla. So what we'll do, guys, is if you bear with me, I'll just put this up. We'll be right back. I'll make sure. There we go. I actually had you mute by accident. What I'm going to do is we're gonna head over to music and sounds with Carla. This video is available on their YouTube. I highly recommend you guys check it out. And we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. And then.
Hi, I'm Carlo Tuzza, the music composer sound designer for Time Breaking Dino Breach, and I'd like to share with you my creative process about the creation of the main theme and how we did the sound design. So let's dive in. Imagine a video game without a good sound. It's very hard, especially a survival horror video game. This is why we pay so much attention to crafting the perfect sound to recreate the feeling we want. Our main inspiration for this video game was Dino Crisis, and we want to bring the fear of dinosaurs, but in a modern way, and make the player feel this feeling. Our main goal is to make the player immerse within the gameplay, and sound plays a crucial role.
Hey! Is anyone there? Alan! Gail! Can anyone hear me?
For the main theme of the main character, called Kate, we had several chats and we decided to focus on the narrative aspect of this beautiful and powerful woman. For the theme of this music, we would like to create an emotional connection with the player, and to establish this intimate feeling we decide to use just a few instruments like the piano and the cello. This feeling is enhanced by the mix of the soundtrack, which creates an intricate atmospheric texture that wraps around the player and evokes a real connection with Kate. Creating the sound effect was really fun. Of course, as a main inspiration from Dino Crisis, we were focused on creating new and modern sounds for the dinosaurs. The sound design was a really interesting part to create. I recorded some footsteps for Kate, but I also did an amazing voiceover session. The sound design, as you know, is crucial for this type of game. To create an immersive experience, we try to understand the psychological aspect of the main character. What does she feel? What does she think about?
Oh no.
We talk about the sound of the dinosaurs. As you know, we don't know what they sounded like, so we try to recreate a sound that is a little bit aged but modern at the same time. To achieve this, I recorded different samples such as balloons, dripping water, and also I added some synthesizer sounds. Layering different recorded samples with animal sound created this magic. We were able to create unique sound for each dinosaur, and also I used my voice to create some roaring sounds. I used a mix of low frequencies to create this feeling of dangerous, and I try to capture the true essence of the Velociraptor to create an unique and a recognizable sound. When it comes to create a unique sound identity for the game, for me is the most important part of the whole process. I mean, this is what creates a unique game. This is part of the storytelling, the emotion that cannot be told but it can be felt, and this is time-breaking Dino Breach.
Okay, guys. So, what did you think to Carlo and his sounds? Well, hold on to that thought because we are going to be screen sharing now. With let me just check something really, really quickly because I don't know what that was. Okay, there we go. Well, I'll just get ready for the screen share. Just bear with me on stream. I'm just gonna go and jump into VC and watch stream. And can I actually put this on full screen? I think I can. Okay, sweet. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see everything that is going on over here. So bear with me. And there we go. So let me just put this over here. This. And then there. Sweet. So this is Jen's screen. So if you want to just let us know, just talk us through what you want to show us.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know if you are sharing right
Yeah.
now or
It's
not.
up. It's up. You're live on screen.
Oh, okay. As I said before, I work as a UX, a user experience and user interface designer. So I want to share with you a little sneak peek of the process and how I contribute to the game. So first of all, me and Nicola started to think about it on how many screen the game should have. And sorry about this in Italian, but guys, it's
It's fine.
faster when you're thinking your mother tongue. So basically, we started thinking okay, we want to reproduce and made modern Dino Crisis. So we took different inspiration from the original title, I mean Dino Crisis, and what Capcom was creating with the modern title or with the remake ones like Resident Evil 2. And after we set with all the screen the game should have and all the subsection we need to put in each screen, oops, sorry about that. I made this prototype that I called wireframe. It's like primitive type of the user interface. So before the game is released, the game dev have all the user interface in this way.
So this is literally behind the scenes then. This is
Yeah,
literally behind the
exactly.
scenes, guys. I think this is the first time I've seen something like this. I just love how you've got like the placeholders and stuff like that. Yeah. So this is kind of what the interface is. This the interface that you're going for in like the finished product, or are you looking to change things here and there?
Yeah, that's why it's very simple and basic because it's only made for understand where to put the, I don't know, images,
Okay. So one thing I've
buttons,
noticed.
and that everything is working.
Okay,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. One thing I noticed on your trailer is basically you have like puzzles, how easy or
Yeah.
difficult was it to create those puzzles? Because I'm presuming you'd create them from scratch.
Well, Nicola already prepared almost everything for me.
Okay.
He prepared a lot of documents, so my part was to read them and to translate the puzzle into images. So, and we always work together. So, for example, I made one type of one example for the screen, and after that, I asked him, "Okay, Nicola, that's what I made. What do you think about it?" And maybe we changed something because it wasn't like he imagined the puzzle, or we took a lot of try and error for the user interface.
Okay. Um. Yeah. We have Link saying, "I get Resident Evil 7 vibes." We have Gemini saying, "Password is aerosol." Yeah, I'm guessing that's the right password. So I'm presuming with some of the puzzles and like the ones that are the weird, I'm presuming like weird ones, like letter ones, they work very similar to Dino Crisis DDKs, like where you have to decipher the letters maybe, and then you get a word. I'm presuming. Is it those type of
This
puzzles?
one,
Yeah, yeah, that one. Is that kind of like a Dino Crisis DDK lock password? Or
exactly.
okay,
Yes, yes.
okay, okay. Um, so Games
Uh,
Interest has said,
okay.
I like that time has been taken to match the game to the imagination you had for it.
Well, it's depend by puzzle and puzzle because someone were easier and other maybe you start working on something
Hmm.
and then you understand that maybe it doesn't work very well, so you need to change it and you make some changes after you already think about the puzzle. Or we also spend a lot of time understanding the feedback
Yeah,
they gives us, or maybe if it's not understandable, we need to change something. And so it's not easy, but we find a way.
I I think you guys are doing great. To be fair, um, I've been completely open. Like I've said, I think you've definitely captured the nostalgia. One of you guys said in your own Discord, like Vec, you wasn't like you probably weren't the only young one to play Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis when you was young. I'm like, oh, and like I say, from loading it up to getting the ambience, getting like the music, it's I think in your own rights you're creating something which is inspired by, but at the same time you have your own originality. And one thing that I'm really impressed by, and I love about you guys is your transparency. You're not afraid to say who and what you've been inspired by, and your openness to say, yeah, these puzzles. Some of them are like the inspiration that we're drawn from other things. And I think your level of openness and transparency throughout your entire project that I've seen so far, I think that just shows who you are as devs as well as like your overall project. I'm very excited to see where this goes, um, as the months and development goes on. Um,
Well, I would say that Nicola, stop me if you are not thinking like that. But when we first met, me and Nicola, I said, I want to create the game that I miss, that the game that I want. So I want to call all the Dino Crisis fans
mhm.
and make them feel nostalgic and think about, oh, it's like Dino Crisis. So not only me, but I think all the team spent a lot of time to not replicate, but trying to catch these nostalgia
Mhm.
feelings and put it into everything,
I
Yeah,
think
even the
it
user
was like
interface.
one pillar of all the entire production, I think.
I
Yeah, it
think you
also
guys are
reflects.
nailing it. Sorry, go on, Andrea. Sorry, what was you saying? I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, I was saying that nostalgia is also reflected in in the narrative part because, of course, is how, as they said before, is a completely original narrative, and it's all about this sense of guilt, because I think every one of us, we have all experienced moments where we had the chance to see something but let it slip away,
Hmm.
and now that we have changed our minds and want it, it's too late. So
Yeah.
what can you do? The only thing you can do is go back in time. So there is this uh, big sense of nostalgia and guilt that it's in all over the game and the narrative.
It definitely shines through, and like I said, your own originality, your own creativity, and in your own rights as developers are also shining through. And when we go on to the music and sounds with Carla, I definitely will be discussing that as well. And just looking at the UI that you've got there as well, some of the concept designs that you got for weapons, like even though like you've drawn inspiration from like another game, it's really refreshing to see like you're not like let's replicate, like you said, you're not replicating, you're drawing inspiration from, and you can see that in pretty much everything you've shown today, from weapon designs, character designs, personalities of the characters. So yeah, I think you guys are doing amazing work. We have someone. Oh, Cybermercy has asked: are there any sliding crate puzzles?
Sorry, I didn't get that one. Can you repeat?
Are there any sliding crate puzzles? I think I,
Where are you?
I think what she means is like how can I this?
Yeah, yes,
Uh,
I can respond.
okay.
Okay.
There are in the demo. There are a puzzle with not a crate but self armadio.
Oh, other puzzle inside the map?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I think
War
he's gonna find it in the demo. No?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, indeed.
indeed, the demo.
I'm just reading the chat. Someone says the crates. My God, the crates. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what to add. Sorry, I'm just literally trying to catch up with chat because I know there's quite a few questions. Discord server. So yeah, Andrea's said about the Discord server. I have posted the link in announcements in uh, our Discord. I highly recommend you guys, if you haven't already, go over and join. Um, you guys have literally accommodated for everything from memes to Dino Crisis chat to 2D and 3D art as well. A lot of my community are artists, so hopefully you get a few of them over as well and sharing some work, and hopefully some are inspired to do their own like interpretations of your project and post in your Discord. So anyone that is watching the stream right now or on catch up, if you check out Digitally Arts socials and see some of the work that they've done, uh, have a look at the demo and then see what you're inspired to create. And like I say, join the Discord and share. Let's make a community for this. Um, yeah. So, is there anything else to
Yeah, last
share?
one to close, and I will leave the talk to Carlo. It was that during the exploration of the art direction of the user interface,
Okay.
um, we change a lot of idea and inspiration. Like this one was inspired from Dino Crisis 2, but I also tried to reuse the color from the original user interface and trying to modernize with different shape. This one is
Oh,
totally Dino Crisis too. Um,
I've got a question to ask all of you. I'm sorry for interrupting. I do. While you're talking about you drawing inspiration from like Dino Crisis 1 and Dino Crisis 2, um, what how difficult was it to pick certain things in terms of inspiration from for certain topics? Like, was some of it, oh, I like this about Dino Crisis, so let's see if we can do something with this? Was some of it like the same with Dino Crisis 2 and then putting it together, or was it let's just pick a few things and then see what we can do with it and then add our own twist? I'm very curious to see which kind of Dino Crisis 1, I know it's probably Dino Crisis 2 with the story and stuff with Kate, but with the touch of Dino Crisis 1, I'm wondering if, if there's, how can I word this question? I don't know if you know what I'm trying
no,
to say.
I think I understand what you mean. Nicola came with different ideas.
Hmm.
So I tried with one, for example, and then he said, okay, maybe this is not the way I want to go with my game. So try to make it a little bit more modern. Or, for example, this one that is not the same as in the demo. We changed it. It was inspired by making like it was the bag, I mean the inventory of Kate,
Yeah.
literally a bag of her. So for this reason, I put the laces like over
Hmm.
here, or you can see the card saying is an agent from the rope unit.
Yep.
And I made it, I don't know how many of these example I had, and this one was the last one that we choose, and it have original colors like for our game, but at the same time have some details that reminds you about Dino Crisis.
Hmm.
So this one was the perfect one.
To be fair, I really do like that UI. And like, yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start, especially when you've got probably so many ideas. It's like I like this, I like that, and it's just finalizing things. But I think the way that you're headed with UI, yeah, I can definitely see the inspiration and like I say, your own twist. Um, Shem said, I don't think you have. Shem said, just for the sweet love of Shodan, do not use the Capcom fixed cameras. You guys have probably seen that in chat, but I just thought that was funny. But yeah, from the little bit I've played the demo, it's Shem. It's not fixed. Like I said, I spent about maybe 20 seconds just walking around a little bit, and then I was like, nah, I'm logging off. But I don't think there is, from what I've seen, fixed cameras. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I finished, so
Okay.
okay.
Sweet. Right, okay, so let me just go off here and then go back in here and then shut the screen off. So, we are with Behind the Music and Sounds with Carla. Carla, you have seen, has made a T-Rex sound from a violin and a velociraptor from a balloon. So, Carla, we've got questions. How the hell did you even think about using a violin and a balloon to make like animal sounds? I wouldn't even know where to start with that.
Okay, well, as already said, we took a lot of inspiration from Dino Crisis and in general from Capcom's video games. And of course, we wanted to convey the fear of dinosaurs, and we paid so many attention to the detail to create an amazing Velociraptor sound that is unique, recognizable, and of course, truly terrifying. And yeah, to create this sound, we tried so many times. I think I lost the count. And yeah, it was a very, very long iteration process, but it pays off because we wanted to change the perception of the Velociraptor as, some kind of reptile and dinosaurs, For instance, if you look on YouTube, there is a video about the Jurassic Park Velociraptor sound created by Gary Redstone. He used a variety of animal source like like turtles, African cranes, and even human voices. But one was very important element for us, and in this process, he used a walrus which has a very low deep frequencies combined with a screaming baby dolphin, which has a very high pitched sound. So instead, we try to look on internet, and we discover that now the dinosaurs are not like reptile, but as I already said, like a giant duck. They are like more, let me say in quote, giant chickens. So first of all, we tried to recreate the sound that is was more like birds.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it didn't work as we expected. But this was important because we missed one important thing, and that was the strange sound that could have made, which can we know image. So we try to using more unusual element, like we said, and you saw like the low string of the violin, the weird rumble sound of the balloon, and of course we use my own voice layered with animals. Of course, this is important because we create this kind of feeling of terrifying feeling,
Yeah.
and we layered the different sound to recreate the different states of the velociraptor in this case. For example, the gargles, the tremors, and some part of the roars. And you can find all of these sounds during the demo, so I won't spoil anything about. Okay. But yeah, when you start the demo, for example, for us it was important to not hear anything, just only the ambient sound. You will hear the raining and some thunders from the distance that will set the mood of the scene, or I should say for the entire video games, because it's a little bit cozy, but there is something that is not working because the voiceover of Kate is very important, and yeah, you will see. So we came up after a lot of iteration with Nicola to find this sound that was particularly and very unique for each dinosaurs. In this case, for the Velociraptor.
Okay. Would you say coming up with like a sound and how you produce a sound for like a prehistoric creature while possibly making it uh, sound authentic but also terrifying is one of the hardest parts of your job as to do with sounds, because like I say, like with with everything that you're saying, with like you said with the dolphin, I think you said, that's
Yeah.
something that really amazes me about like people that create sounds out of like other sounds to create like a main sound. Like just having that first idea and then knowing maybe what to use to create the final sample of what it is you're making. So my question is like, I know some things you've got in the game are placeholders. Are you happy with the way that the Raptor sounds, for instance? I haven't heard it yet because I haven't come across anything, like I say, so I can't wait to hear it. But are you 100% happy, or will you probably go back and change before the game launches?
Probably no, because I'm really happy with the sound.
Okay.
I will probably fix some frequencies, but it's like nerdy stuff.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But all the sounds that you can hear are heavily processed with different plugins. So you won't hear the balloons, you won't hear the violin,
Hmm.
because I have a lot of plugins. One of my favorites is, for example, the name is very evocative. It's called Decapitator by Sound Toys, and
Okay.
it's basically a frequency saturator.
Okay.
But I use a lot of pitch shifting, and um, I think one of the most important key is the this plugin, the pitch shifting, with my voice, because, for example, when there is the the Velociraptor in an unaware state, we want to use anything too aggressive, but for the attack, for example, we use a lot of aggressive animal, so we mix a lot of animals like birds and monkey,
Hmm.
and my voice was really important. And as I said, the pitch shifting, so pitching the voice a little bit up or down, is important because it's all about how our ancient brain works. This is a little bit like a biological lesson, but when back when we lived in the caves, low frequencies was very important for us because they triggered fear and a sort of anxiety states,
Hmm.
because back then lions and tigers were the real treats for us. We are lucky that we don't have them around anymore here. But that it's like, like a blueprint in our instinct. So we play a lot with these low frequencies, and yeah, you will probably hear about. I won't spoil anything, but we um, create even a unique sound that, for example, the it is iconic in Jurassic Park, for example, in most of dinosaur. When you will hear the sound, it's uh, a baby elephant pitched higher than the normal, but it's very recognizable. So I won't spoil anything, but you will hear something similar. But we work a lot to be very unique,
Okay.
even on these kind of sounds.
See, when we was playing the music and sounds with yourself, with the obviously with the YouTube video, um, you did say about being different to other studios and stuff like that, and I think it definitely shows in the examples that you've used, and obviously to create the sounds for the T-Rex and the Velociraptor. Um, and I think in your video you highlighted the passion behind that you've the passion that you've got behind creating sounds. One of the things that stuck with me with your video was about having a video game, but then the sounds are completely off. And it's something which I think a lot of gamers take for granted, especially those of us like myself that aren't involved in like game development, where we just take in the ambience of an environment, and sometimes we come across enemies, or in this case, prehistoric creatures, and we don't take into effect and consideration the amount of time and effort it's probably took to actually create a character or a creature and make it as close to real life and believable as possible, where that you're going against in a game. So like the fact that I'm going to be playing a demo and the Velociraptor's going to have part of a balloon in it. I'm thinking, no, this is a trick. This is a trick. But yeah, like just listening to all the work that you guys have put into this, from like the UI to the level design to the sound design, Like I said to everyone that's watching this if you haven't downloaded the demo, moderators can you put exclamation point demo in the chat and also the other links as well. It's just incredible work that you guys are doing. Sav Mercy says, so what if a Velociraptor actually sounded like turkeys? I want one that at least sounds like a gravel voice hawk or eagle. Oh boy.
Yeah, I can totally say we use even parrot to create the sound, and yeah, it was
Really?
very
I
cool.
didn't know that.
Yeah, but no, not the real parrot, because even in Rome there are a lot of parrots, but they are very difficult to catch and let them sing for our video game. So we use, of course, commercial samples layered with, as already said, my voice, violin, and other stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, we did, as I said, a lot of testing during the build. And we, with Nicola, constantly changed the sound to find the perfect one. And I should say that Nicola is also great at giving feedback, not only for the sound design, but even for the music, which I really appreciate, because there is a strong synergy between us. And always, after a short period of experimentation with monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
dolphin, and
Yeah.
etc., we usually find the right path to follow, and from there is everything is flow smoothly. Yeah, it is amazing working with Nicola.
So, what's more difficult for you then, as like a person that creates the sounds? Is it to create an original sound for maybe the prehistoric creatures that we are going to experience going against in the game, or would it to be to capture the overall ambience to complement the level design? So things like maybe the rain like hitting the windows and
Mhm.
opening, and probably open doors, probably a simple one. But which to you, as someone that works in this area, which to you is more challenging, and then which one is more that you enjoy and rewarding? Maybe I don't more enjoyable for you to try and do.
Well, for me, that, yeah, I need to think, but I already think I know the answer. The ambient is a little bit tricky, because um it's depend on the ambient. I
Okay.
mean, for example, for this rain, I also used the real rain, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but I recorded French fries, for example, and
What?
IQ.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
There is a
Oh my
video.
god.
Yeah, there is a cool video on YouTube where there are three samples of rain, and yeah, there is a spoiler here, but you can guess, and you can listen this free sample of rain sound, and at least there is a question, which one is bacon and which one is the real rain, and there is the answer: all are bacons.
No
Yeah, because
way.
yeah, you
Wow.
can layer the sound, and you can create sound from everything. I This is I think a very interesting job, but at the same time is like a bad job, because if you hear in a video game or in a movie a bad sound, for example, a clap for a punch, something like that, you can recognize the sound, and your immersion is lost in some way. Or, for example, you can walk around and I don't know. For example, my son play with the machine toy,
Mm-hmm.
and I used it to recreate the reloading sound for this game, for example, and because you come across the sound, and your ear is like training is trained to find the perfect sound, and you can say, oh, this sound maybe sound like a reloading gun. I should use this. This is amazing, and of course, in for example, in this kind of video games, there are for me there are some main seeds that must be, or we can say pillars that we must respect to create a good sound, and of course a good immersion. In this case, the atmosphere was one, the environment sound was one of the pillars, because for example, in Resident Evil 8, even in the 7,
Mm-hmm.
you can stay in the home and hear the sound, and you probably feel the anxiety just staying in the room without touching anything, but only hearing or listening the sound. In this case, the atmosphere was one of the key elements of the game. Of course, the dinosaurs was another one,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, the challenging probably in this case was the Velociraptor sounds, because as I said, we work a lot because it will be the iconic sound of the video game, and even the shooting sound was interesting to do with Nicola. We did a lot of mm, try and error, of course, but we found the, let me say in quote, the perfect sound for the game at the moment. Yeah, the music, I don't know why, but mm, it's the part that I like most to do, even because, as you already hear about the safe room theme, I really love this kind of, let's say, sadness with a pinch of hopeful inside the music, because I should say
Mm-hmm.
I really like gothic music. I'm an electric guitarist, and I like a lot gothic music. So this black soul is inside me, and I love to play
Music. Yeah.
this kind of music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you've nailed it with the original sound of this game.
thank you.
I think when you to everyone else watching the stream, if you rewatch the music and sounds with Carla and listen to what Carla's saying, you take note. Like, the sound is a very important. You could have a very beautiful game, like a stunning game, right? And if the sound's off, if the music's off, that kind of spoils the overall player experience. So the sound is equally, if not more important, I think, than um, just how maybe a game would look, because it has to be believable. Like, for example, if you're going into an environment, it's raining and the rain doesn't sound like rain, or it
Hmm.
doesn't feel like sounds. You can feel sounds, like if you listen to some sound effects of the rain, it sounds weird, me actually saying this, but you can almost imagine what that feels like. I sound like I'm actually crazy now, and it's believable. But if you don't have that, but then you have this beautiful game and it seems off, like, that's a huge responsibility, like, on your shoulders. And just, I think you've got to match that responsibility with the level of passion, and I think you've definitely got that, Carla. Um, so how many
Thank you so
times is
much.
Vet going to scream? Oh God, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, I don't know if we've got any questions in chat um, before we move on to I think the trailer. But if there's anything you want to add, Carla, maybe whatever you want while I just go through chat, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, let me just see if I've got any.
Just maybe a little bit about the music, because
Okay.
of course with Nicola we talked a lot about the music, because it's a crucial part, and Nicola uh, knows how important is the music and the sound effect. Yeah, in general, the music that I created was intentionally not too horror oriented, so I didn't use too many what we call aleatoric licks,
Mhm.
because if you don't know, aleatoric music is like a type of a composition where some elements are left to change or perform an interpretation, creating an unpredictable and always, I should say, chaotic sound that is very used on horror movie or horror video games. But in this case, we went about a mix of action music, I should say, and a little bit of horror oriented, but not so much. Indeed, we I use a lot of orchestral sound. That was our main voice, our main choice, and sometimes we use a little bit of synthesizer to enhance the low rumble of the sound, because mm, from the sample when they were recorded, they cut the low frequency, and yeah, we need to add this low rumble in the low frequency. And yeah, I would like to also add one thing about the violin sound, because as already said, I hold a master degree in the Conservatory of Music, but yeah, this is a spoiler. I can play the keyboards, I can play the guitar, as I said, but I don't know how to play the violin. So it was very useful to not know how to play the violin, because I was able to create some interesting sound, as you watched on the video, because I don't know how to play the violin.
To be fair, I did not take that from the video. I thought you 100% knew how to play a violin.
No,
I was
this
like,
is cool because I can create any sound, because when you know how to play an instrument, and you know how to do a lick, how to do a technique, you probably go to perform this kind of technique, and you are a little bit, let me say, close in mind, because this is the instrument, and you have to play like this. But if you don't know how to play the instrument, you can take, for example, the bow of the violin
mhm.
and play the guitar with the bow. Or, for example, you can take the jack of the guitars and play the violin with the jack of the guitars, and record the rumble through the audio interface. So there is no limit for this, in my opinion.
I've got to ask, and if you can't answer, that's totally fine. But is there any other instruments you've used to create another dino sound that we may encounter in the game, or is it just for like the T Rex, or maybe not? Is there any? Oh, all right, let me scratch that question. Is there any what we would class as like an unusual object that you've used to create a sound for maybe a dinosaur that will be introduced in the game at some point, or if whatever, if that makes sense. Like for
Yeah,
example,
yeah.
it.
Sometimes for some, I think gargles, we use the scotch tape, or the adhesive tape, to replicate this kind of feeling of the Velociraptor, but not in particular any of weird stuff that I use beside my voice, with
Okay.
sometimes I really pitched my voice so high that I hurt my my voice too, but it was okay. for this game.
We got a question, I think. Link asked, I think regarding your music. Are we able to listen to the music on other platforms when the game launches? I'm someone who would constantly listen to video game soundtracks, so would love to listen to some of the soundtracks when drawing. Is this something which you guys might do, like when the game launches, release your original game soundtrack to maybe YouTube or Spotify, something like that, for people to listen and enjoy? Or you're not decided
Yeah,
that yet?
Yeah, I don't know, Nicola, if you want answer to this question.
Yeah, I don't.
I can, I can answer. Yeah, definitely after the game releases, yes, you can find the soundtrack on YouTube or Spotify, but also there is a rewards on Kickstarter with the digital collection of the music if you would donate on Kickstarter.
Okay. If you, like I say, guys, at the end of the stream and stuff, if you give me any and all information regarding like things to do with your Kickstarter, I'll of course any content that I make from this, I will make sure all of that information is linked, so potential fans and supporters have that. So if one of you are able to message me after the stream or next few days or whatever, I will be making content for the stream, and I'll make sure it's, if it's not already publicly known and you're happy with this, I'll let my Discord know, and of course, anything that I upload, it'll be linked in. So
Yeah, thank you.
okay. I think that's everything. I think someone said. Okay, so I think we're on to the actual trailer. So guys, if you haven't seen the trailer yet, make sure you are watching the stream. Because I am now going to get prepared for. I'm now going to prepare for the trailer. I'm just going to make sure that I've got everything ready. Where is it? I always seem to forget. Where are we at? Concepts, screen, and music. Ah, there we go. Right. Okay. So you won't be able to hear. You won't be able to hear us. After the trailer, we are going to be going into the demo. I'm actually quite nervous now all the devs are here, so don't go anywhere. This is the trailer, the official trailer for Time Breaking Dino Breach. I'm just going to make sure everything else is turned off. And okay, enjoy.
Keep a little flame burning within you, however small, however hidden. You always said.
Alan! Gail! Can anyone hear me? Hey? Is anyone there?
I'm coming, Alan. This time I won't leave you. We'll go back. Together. Keep a little flame burning within you, however small, however hidden. You always said.
Alan! Gail! Can anyone hear me?
Guys, we are back. I'm just going to make sure that I just... There we go. So I'm just going to leave the trailer in the background because I need to get up set up for the... I think I heard the violin. Zatara, you think you heard it? I'm going to get ready for the demo now. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get this done, so bear with me. Okay, down, and load up. I'm hoping it doesn't blast the stream. Because I've got my volume all the way up. Where are you? My home feed is awful. There it is. Found it. So what I'm going to do is quickly go on stream and turn the audio down. If you guys can't hear the devs, I do apologise because the desktop audio is also going to bring in the game sound as well. I'm going to now transfer to my other device to keep an eye on chat. So if you guys want to roast me, feel free. I get a feeling you're going to do it anyway. And yeah, so while I prepare, if you guys have got any questions for the devs here, you can ask in chat. If you guys want to answer text or voice, that's fine. I'm just going to be setting up the demo. Again, those of you that got PC, you can download the demo here. If you want to play along with me, you can do. The devs would really love your feedback. You can join the Discord. It should be linked and pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure you join it, get involved, show some love, like obviously shout community. And yeah, let's go and check the demo out. Okay, so that's now up. I make sure the desktop audio sound is fine. If it's too loud, let me know. Let me just make sure it comes through. I'm just going to turn the volume up a little bit. Yep, that's fine. That sound of the raptor, by the way. Oh my. Okay, we're doing it, guys. We're playing the demo. Let me have a look at chat.
Oh, finally the fun part. No, I'm kidding.
The crate puzzle is a
Hey?
bookshelf.
Is anyone there?
You will see.
Alan! Gail! Can anyone hear me?
Oh my. I want to go outside. Can we go outside? No! Oh. Right, okay, F. Wait, how do we... Oh. Okay. Again, guys, let me know what you think in stream chat. If it's too loud or not loud enough, let me know. Oh. Do you want to take this item? Yes, I do. So, tab to open up inventory. Ah. Yeah, okay. This is exactly what we're shown.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting nostalgia. Nostalgia's hitting me. We've got 9mm ammo. We've got don't disband that. You guys have got darts as well. Hey, okay, okay, a medkit. Is there a way to maybe expand your inventory, or is this the slots that you get throughout, or have you not decided yet?
No, these one are the ones that you have at the beginning. I don't know, maybe they should be less than this one, but I'm not sure right now.
Okay. Take item.
Alright, let's get the death counter ready.
Oh yeah, yeah. They already know. I won't lie to you guys when I said, by the way, I'm new to PC gaming. The sounds, the rain. Oh my.
You mean the bacon?
The bacon, that's it, the bacon. Don't, because every time you say that, I'm just imagining bacon sizzling in a pan now. I'm trying to imagine rain.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Has he died yet? Alright, Clover. Shush.
For all Dino Crisis fans, you can switch weapon and equip shotgun, then change the bullets and use darts to
Okay.
dinosaur.
What button is it to change weapon? Do we have the shotgun on us? Oh, do I have to find it? Oh, numbers. Oh. Oh, wait, we can even knife? Oh, that is pretty cool. Emerges box. I need 3 small keys to open it. Okay. Go to key search, use item. I don't think I've got the keys though. Do I need to find them? So, tab. So, tab and... Key items. Okay, okay, okay. What's up here actually? Archive. Map. So there's some stairs there, so I'm assuming we'll have to go up there at some point. And okay. How roughly, on average, how long would you say it would be to complete the demo?
It's depend
Okay.
about you.
Okay. Basically, Vec, because you're a noob, like, we don't want to say. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking.
Actually, I saw people from YouTube beat the game in 50 minutes, and somebody took 1 hour, so
Okay.
it's difficult to say.
To the stream chat, let us know what your impressions are so far. I don't think.
Maybe the full controls. You can open the pause menu. You will find the controls
Okay, one
with
second.
key.
So, go into the pause menu. Did you say?
Yeah, with ask X button. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Let me see if I can open towards the other side. I do find it difficult to listen because obviously I've got the game audio coming through as well. Ian's letter of resignation. The lack of humility in the face of nature, as demonstrated here, shocks me. The partial showing ability from the beginning. The signals were very clear. No one realizes the gravity of the situation. I tried to warn them, but they prefer to ignore it. Everything that was in balance is starting to give way. Small variations at an infinitesimal level, because nothing ever repeats and everything influences the outcome. All this creates unprecedented. I believe chaos will happen soon. It's just not a feeling. The numbers and the signals indicate it, and I certainly don't want to be involved when the portal collapses. I'm tired of always being right. I don't want to die here. I think he did. I don't want to be dinosaur food. I think he is. Tomorrow resign. Tell you all, Ian. I don't think he should resign tomorrow. I think he should resign that day. Ouch. Okay, so we can pick up documents and letters and stuff. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, guys. When you said about Vex screaming, we've already got thunder and lightning. We've got... At least I know to him. So if anything comes at me, I'll try and not... This is going to be a Velociraptor scene, isn't it? This is a key indicator of what we're going to go up against. Rope safety facility, Emily, rope corpse, Velociraptor, group Saurid, Theropod, Carnivore, maximum 1.8. So have you actually used actual dinosaur stats? I'm presuming like what our in real life stats are for dinosaur length, height, and stuff like that to indicate in your documents. Do you know what I mean? I'm presuming. I'd say as a yeah. Speeds. Okay, you have. I think, yeah. Vec, stop being nervous. The long study Tailgir's Velociraptor dynamics ability running, allowing them to reach top speeds between 40 to 64 km/h. However, the tail is also used as a weapon. When used as a whip, it is powerful enough to shatter bones. Okay, back. Right, so basically, keep away from the tail. Medkit. I get a feeling there's going to be a confrontation soon because there's medkits here. There's... Oh, got a key. Found the key. Okay, let's go.
I didn't know that. Oh.
Wait, what? What? No, what? No, what? Don't do this to me.
No. It was the key. I didn't know the key.
Oh,
was
right.
there.
I thought he was going to say... I thought it was like, oh, he didn't know. And I'm like, wait, what? What happened?
No, don't worry about that.
There is another room, important room in the security.
Andrea's asked a question. First Easter egg hint. Ian, the dead person, has the same name of what character of what film? I'm going to say Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you got it.
Yes! Hey, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just to let you guys know, the person who's in chat right now, I reached out personally on Twitter. They've got just over 2k following, and I've invited them to join the stream to experience the game as well. If you have PC, Lucha, by all means, make sure you download the demo. If moderators could actually put in !point demo to the new people tuning in, that'd be great. I feel like I've gone by something I shouldn't have gone by. Alright, so let's run a command. F and F. Alan's notes. Oh. Hey Kate, the others say I'm stupid to write these notes. They say it's always a time, that no one ever comes to save us, but I know that's not true. The government may have abandoned us, but I know you won't. I hope you're okay. Knowing you, I imagine you're blaming yourself for what happened, but you don't have to. It all happened so suddenly that no one could have predicted it. As a lead researcher, a lot of people think I should have, but people often forget that I'm human too. And like everyone else, I can make mistakes. Shortly after the accident, the dinosaurs broke into the building. Gil managed to pull us out of the rubble and into the lab, where we barricade ourselves. That man is truly incredible. Besides the two of us, there's Edward, Paula, and David. Everyone else, we heard their screams from the upper floors, but there was nothing we could do. It was horrible. For the next few days, the situation worsened. We couldn't reactivate the portal, and on top of that, we ran out of supplies. So today, we decided that tomorrow we will go upstairs. Gil and I will retrieve the hacking device in the security room and restart the servers to deactivate the lockdown, while Edward and David gather supplies. Paula, being pregnant, will stay in the lab. I know it is dangerous, but we have no other choice. With Gil by our side, I'm sure everything will be fine. And then December 13th. Things didn't go as planned. Gil and I were attacked by a raptor before we could restart the servers. He pushed me out, making sure I survived, telling me he'd be back. Several days went by, but he didn't. I have a bad feeling about this. There wasn't nothing I could do to help him. Unfortunately, Edward and David didn't come back either. Now it's just me and Paula, still holed up in the lab, but I can see her weakening, both physically and mentally. Poor Paula, going through this alone must be unbearable. Her faith kept her going, but now I see her faltering. She's lost all hope. She thinks we'll be trapped here forever, and she doesn't want to bring her son into a world like this. I'm doing everything I can to support her. December 22. Oh, that is a big jump. From 13th to 22. 11 days. Wait. 9 days back. No, wait. I can't math. It's almost Christmas in the present. Here is just another damn day. I know you don't like it when I get sentimental, which is exactly why I enjoy doing it, but I miss you. We should have spent this day together. I trust you'll come back to save us, ready to kick those damn birds' asses. Don't forget, you promised me dinner, remember? After months of convincing you, you're not going to get rid of me that easily. I haven't lost hope of seeing you again. Even after everything that's happened, keep a little flame burning inside you, no matter how small, no matter how hidden. Yo, that's in the trailer. Yours, Alan.
Alan, I'm here. Hold on. I'm coming.
I am starting to go cold, guys. I need 3 keys. Vec, you've already been down here once. The man who discovered the rift. 3 years ago, in 2027, excitement was an all-time high. The man who discovered the rift was ready to step through a temporal portal, backed by financial support from the US government to further the research. The idea of a rift that connects the history of the world is not only fascinating, but could revolutionize our understanding of time and space. The temporal portal, though still under study, promises to pave the way for technological innovations that could propel humanity forward by 1,000 years. Imagine the possibility of connecting cities and people, not just at opposite points of the planet, but also across different historical eras. An idea that, until a few years ago, seemed confined to the realm of science fiction films and novels, is becoming a reality. The ongoing experiment in the Cretaceous period is just the beginning of a scientific adventure that could forever change the fate of humanity. The research, which involves scientists from all over the world, aims to understand how these portals work and to harness their potential. Everything we've ever imagined or seen in movies could soon become part of our everyday lives. bringing with it unimaginable challenges and opportunities. It remains to be seen what the implications of this unprecedented discovery will be. In the meantime, the world watches with anticipation and hopes as history continues to unfold in surprising, unexpected ways. So, guys, basically, we have obviously discovered the rift. So this, I think this was meant to be, as all things, meant to be like a thing of good. But of course, at the minute,
Drag that card.
say again, sorry.
Sorry. You can drag that cart.
Drag the
near
cart?
The pile.
Oh,
The
up there,
cart.
up here. Okay,
Cart in front of the door.
okay. Ah, thank you. See, this is why I said I do not mind you guys helping me. I would have gone around this. Oh, the music! I know someone's going to go down now. Okay. Mage box need one small key to open it. Got. Hey, do I go in tab and then go in keys? Ah, okay. And then medkit. Yes, we all need a medkit. So in one of the, so basically, because this had 2 keys, you get 2 items. So I'm presuming the ones that have 3 keys get 3 items. Like the one outside, I think.
I don't know that. Maybe they're gonna be like special pod. I don't
Okay.
know because we
Alright,
asked
okay.
for more keys.
Oh.
That's your problem, Andrea.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I love this, by the way. I think this looks really cool.
Thank you.
Are inspired obviously by emergency box in Dino Crisis, and we have the small keys. Dino Crisis had the plug. Plug, I think. I remember.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can't turn the audio down on the game for now. So let me just. Right, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the storage. I'm gonna put some things in. Maximize storage potential. Wait, can I combine? Can. Okay. Combine. Nothing yet. Oh, so this makes okay, and then combine. Nothing yet. So deposit, 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 and then take, and then do I keep that? Do I not keep that? I'll keep that for now. I'm trying to anticipate how difficult the raptor encounters and stuff will be, so I'm probably going to keep some medkits on. Okay, products represent the latest scientific advancements. They're being designed to achieve exceptional performance, especially in the front lines where access to equipment is minimal. Only the finest research and development from the most prestigious US pharmaceutical companies have enabled the design of the survival kit. This titanium armor for our soldiers combines innovative medical technologies, including vaccines for infections and diseases that can be transmitted through contact with dinosaurs or other plants. That's actually pretty cool. That's so in a way you're also be like, okay, so if dinosaurs can go back, then other things from that era can go back as well. That is very, very thoughtful. Features combining this kit with other medical products can increase their effectiveness. Survival kit plus hemostat equals medkit S. Survival kit and medkit S is medkit M. Survival kit and medkit M is medkit B. In addition, the combination of 2 survival kits creates an hemostat. It is advisable to keep one at hand at all times in case of bleeding injuries. Yep. That is something I always try to do. So I think I have. Let me go on my tab and check. I think I do have it. Oh, don't tell me I've just... Vec, you've got rid of your hemostat, I think. I might be at risk of bleeding out. Alright. So guys, let me know in chat what you think so far. Yeah, I like when you find a lot of ammo. Copy the links. Oh, thank you. Like I say, if to your community, for your Dino Crisis community, your fan base, 100% recommend this. It is considered still in development. Like I say, it's a beautiful game. The ambience, the scenery, the environments is so cool. There are bombs in notes. Journals, etc. is one of my favorite Capcom tropes. Yeah. Okay, you might want to, if you can, maybe help me a little bit, just so I don't want to take too long, because I got to explore this for
You can
absolutely
you
ages.
can you can open the map from inventory.
Okay.
From inventory.
Okay.
Inventory use yes.
Okay.
You
Door.
can go to two floor.
Yeah, upstairs.
Okay, is there a way to change the floor
On
level?
the
No?
right, on the right in the middle, you will find the
Okay,
first
I see
floor.
it. Yep. So security room, first floor.
Yeah.
So
The security room, there is a room that you are not.
oh, yep. I think that's it over here. Okay. Right. Thanks, guys. Okay, so upstairs and then all the way.
I can answer to Lucha that he said, I saw the video about the Dino Breach demo before, so is the game all the time in the building or it has other stages where you find yourself in the forest or water environment? Guys, I don't know if somebody of you want to answer this one or I can go with this.
Yeah, there will be a section in the forest and other place that we don't want to spoil about. But when the Kickstarter page will be
Up.
published,
Oh no.
we will show you something more, some description of other areas.
So
Yeah.
sorry, go on, guys. Sorry, I thought you was finished.
No, go on.
So I'm presuming this
Damn.
is Gail. We just got a letter.
I'm sorry. I arrived too late.
So let me try and read Solid notes. Gail's letter. Kate, if you are reading this message, I've already met my end. I leave these words with a heavy heart. After the portal collapse, I managed to save Alan. Besides the two of us, the only survivors of the incident are researchers Edward and Paula, and David, the warehouse worker. We are safe inside the lab while the rest of the facility is overrun by those beasts. The outpost system went into lockdown, cutting power to the laboratory, so we cannot use the portal. Also, the food supplies is running out. We decided to try to retrieve the hacking device in the security room. This way we can retrieve food supplies and restart the servers to deactivate the lockdown, allowing Alan and the others to try reopening the portal. Edward and I are the only ones who know how to use a weapon, so we'll split up. David, who knows the warehouse area by heart, will accompany Edward in search of food supplies. Alan and I are heading to the security area to retrieve the hacking device. Paula will stay in the lab due to her pregnancy. In case I fail, make my death not in vain, complete the mission for me and bring everyone else back with you to the present. The combination to the safe is 12-3-26. I'm probably going to forget that, so... Oh no, because I've got this, haven't I? Okay, I was going to say I better write down. This is how you know you're capturing the actual retro thing, because I was like, oh, I need to write that down. I literally just got up and tried to get a piece of paper to write down this combo, because back in the day, like, that's what I used to do. I'm sorry, my friend. I know how much you care about Alan, and I will do my best to keep him safe. Alan is the only one hoping that you will come back to save us. That is why I will help him to keep the flame of hope alive in the others as well. I hope we'll make it. Your faithful friend, Gil. Okay. So, remember, I have a letter that gives me combinations of the safe. Tab. I'm going to see if there's anything in here. Really quickly. Hacking device guide. So, as head of security, I cannot approve the current protocols in place. In the event of an emergency, the lockdown protocol would seal off the entire facility, isolating the underground level where the portal is located. No one would be able to enter or exit that area. This means that someone would inevitably be left behind. Such a situation is unacceptable. For this reason, I have made a modification to the hacking device, allowing it to bypass the dual authentication measures. The device can now identify and group into a blacklist letters and numbers not in the access passcode, but still requires manual password entry. This solution enables the area to be unlocked in a controlled manner, ensuring that no one is left behind. I remain accountable for my decisions and ready to answer for the implications. Gil. Right.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I need to leave. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine. It's okay.
It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for all your questions, for this incredible time.
No, that's fine, honestly. Thank you so much for spending time with us. And yeah,
Enjoy.
I'll definitely try. But yeah, guys, like I say, download the demo, and obviously, yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Now,
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
oh wait, equals. That's a letter. That's a number. So tab, and if we go onto this, and goes letter, and it is 12.3.26. I'm presuming that is what the code is for. 12.3. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Oh! Right, okay. 12.3.36. So I need to... Oh, okay. Right, let me go and do it. Right, 12. And then... A. 3. Basics. And then enter. Wait, I was wrong? Was I actually wrong? There's no way I was wrong. No! No! Okay, I've got such a memory of a sieve. I knew it, even if I had a letter, I knew I would not get this. Is that the right... Is this the right area? Am I right in thinking that is... You gotta give me a clue, guys. Am I in the right area for this? Oh, 26... Oh my god, it's 26 Vec. It's not 30... Where did I get 36 from? Right, I'm not looking at chat because I'm going to get absolutely rinsed. 12... Do you know what? I'm going to type it in chat. Pin this, guys, for me, right? Pin it. Pin it, I don't care. I am never going to live this down. I am here with the devs, and I can't even read. I thought it was 36. Right, okay. 12.3.26 Vec, not 36. Boy, oh boy. I am so sorry. Right. Reset. 12... I'm not watching chat, guys. You can rinse me all you like. 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then enter. Yay! Second time, right? And then accept. Hacker device, yes. Oh god. Whoa. Guys, make sure you get the death counter. Can I? Oh no. Oh my god. Two. I think I'm dying. Yep, that is me. I'm bleeding. I'm pretty sure that is me. So I better heal myself, and I probably haven't got a hem start, so potential medical kit capable of cleaning and healing all wounds quickly and effectively. It restores 100% health and stops bleeding. Okay, just in case, I'm going to use that. But I don't know if I am. Just to be on the safe side. And then exit. Oh wow, you guys are really throwing us into this. Reload. Get me in the door. No, let me in the door. Retreat. We're doing a tactical retreat. Right.
You can also run with it.
Yeah, I ran towards the nearest door. Right, okay, reload. Let's go back out.
You can load with and switch.
One thing that I really like about this is that when you aim, you can lock on. Oh my god! Run! 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 Guys, get the death counter ready because I think I'm going to die.
Use medkit. You are dying.
I'm dead. No. Lunches. Damn. 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 Okay, so running a medkit. Retry. Please be checkpoint. Do we have to start again? Do we have to start all over again?
Hey,
Okay.
is anyone there? Alan, Gail,
Okay,
can anyone
so
hear me?
so yeah, if you are not dead, you big surprise. Yeah, I know. But yeah, guys, let us know what you think of this so far. Again, those of you that are on PC, make sure you do exclamation point demo. The link will take you straight to Digitaly Arts demo page. I'd love to complete the demo on stream, but of course I'm probably going to die. So what I'm probably going to do is go over to Q's and A's because we are over time. I know you guys are very busy, so I don't want to keep you for too long. So I'm going to jump off and jump back on stream, and then we're going to go to Q's and A's. Right. Okay. So let me scroll down. So let me just do this real quickly. Concept art and time breaking, and then browse and time breaking stream, scenes and chime. There we go, and that is massive. I'll just sort this out, guys, and then I'll go through with Q's and A's because we do have a lot of questions. I'm sorry I didn't complete the demo. I will obviously attempt, just that obviously there is so much to go through. Those of you that do have the demo, please join the Discord for Digitaly Arts if you haven't already. You can use the anesthetics darts to put the dinosaur to sleep if you're unsure. Yes. I am new to PC gaming, so I'm not the best example at playing this. But those of you that do play PC, you'll probably be able to handle it a lot better than me. Okay, so we do have some Q's and A's. So to the devs, let me go to the chat because I have it all here. I go to stream program, and then let me scroll up. So we do have some questions, and we'll start off with the time breaking down a breach. So I've been following you guys on your official socials for a little while now. One thing that stood out to me is your openness and clear transparency that you've drawn inspiration from the retro classic Dino Crisis. My question to you, and I'm sorry if you've already answered this through the stream, is what aspect or aspects of Dino Crisis inspired you to create and start developing time breaking Dino Breach?
Nicola?
Okay, Nicola, you can translate.
Okay. If I need, we can translate. But this question I answered many times.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just
actually everything. I mean, we are big fans of dinosaurs, horror, and Resident Evil style games. So Dino Crisis was perfect. Dino Crisis is the most requested remake at Capcom. So this is one of the reason. So we said to ourselves, why not to make little indie brother of Dino Crisis, a love letter to satisfy the Dino Crisis fans.
Okay. And then I think, okay, you've probably answered this as well, so I do apologize. But I'll ask again just in case. During the creative process, drawing inspiration from a much loved game such as Dino Crisis, how easy or difficult was it maintaining your own uniqueness and originality when creating Time Breaking Down a Breach?
Okay, this is a question, a good question, and a hard question to answer. It certainly facilitate a lot of choice, but maintaining uniqueness is very difficult because more you look for your own uniqueness, more you move away from Dino Crisis. No,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's very
The more it's
difficult.
that, yeah.
It's very difficult, but every time there is an idea, like I said before, every time there is an idea present in Dino Crisis, we ask ourselves, especially me, why this idea isn't there in Dino Crisis. And one of our pillars, game design pillar, is everything is Dino Crisis. No, if it doesn't with Dino Crisis, there is a change that it won't fit well with our game. So
Yeah.
this is our uh, our pillars, main pillars.
Right. Okay. I mean, to be fair, like you said, it is difficult probably when you're a fan of something, and if you're in a position like you are as devs to be creative, and you've got the tools to be creative, and then you've also got that pull that is, like you said, Dino Crisis is probably the most requested remake. Why they're not picking it up, I'm not entirely sure. And then it's like, okay, fine, we'll do our own thing then, you know. So yeah, I mean, from what I've experienced in the demo, and I know like I died pretty quickly. From what I've experienced from the ambience and environments, to the weapons and the dinosaur encounters so far, I think you're on good track to both pay homage to a retro classic as well as also like showcase your own originality as well. One question that I got off a community member, and I'm sorry if this has already been answered or if it's been shown on the stream so far, but with Time Breaking Dino Breach being inspired by a retro classic Dino Crisis, will there be any Easter eggs or nods to pay homage to the game in the as you develop? I guess. Um, Before you answer, really quickly, after reading this question and playing the demo, I can see some really interesting Easter eggs and just nods. But I'll just say, yeah. I'll let you guys answer. Sorry.
Yeah, of course there will be little Easter egg like the one fun find short time of the demo. You know, just little Easter egg like the name of Gale, of Ian,
Mm-hmm.
or something else. But you know, it's of course we had to add some Easter egg when you try to pay an homage to a game like Dino Crisis with a lot of fans.
Yeah. I've noticed Gale straight away. I noticed even the recipes with the med kits. I noticed that as well. I thought that was really really cool, and like even the notes when the thing with the safe the one where it was 36 and 136 26, and my instant reaction because it felt like, not that I'm playing Dino Crisis, but I'm playing a game similar to it. Is I need to write this down, right? So I think you guys have nailed it. If anyone else wants to answer, by the way, you're more than welcome to. Someone has asked in DMs is if you can't answer this, it's fine. What dinosaur species are you hoping to bring to Time Break and Dino Breach, and why?
This is a surprise. I
Okay.
mean, when we launch a Kickstarter campaign, there will be some information. For example, on our Kickstarter page, we will uh, we will show a stretch goal and the what we will add in the game with that stretch goal. For example, K, we will add Compsognathus
Mm-hmm.
and another area, another weapon. So uh, we will show on the Kickstarter campaign. I don't want to
No, that's
say
fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. To be fair, like,
because I love I love the mysteries, and you will see on the campaign Kickstarter on the page, on the Kickstarter page, you will
mhm.
see the shadow of some rewards, and there is a little game to okay, I saw the shadow of the dinosaur. I'm sure that the dinosaur, that the dinosaur is the Allosaurus, for example, Spinosaurus, and etc.
So, guys, you've heard it. If you want to keep up to date, and I highly recommend it, check out and support the Kickstarter. The links have been posted by mods. I really do appreciate it. I've got a DM on Discord, and one of the questions that was sent to me was a question for Carla. What other instruments or objects have you used to create dino sounds other than the violin and balloon? I'm sorry if you have already answered this. I've just received this question.
Yes, as I said, my voice was very important for this stuff, and of course, I layered my voice with some, aggressive animals like lions, like, for example, tigers. Yeah, these are the the most weird stuff. Beside, of course, violin and balloons. Yeah, and as already mentioned, the scotch tape, for example, to create some rumble for the dinosaurs.
Like I say, I know you've already answered a lot of that, and I really do appreciate you answering again. The next questions is relating to you
You're
guys
welcome.
as a development studio. So one of the questions is, as a new game developer, what challenges did Digitally Arts face, and how have you as a team overcome them?
Okay. The first obstacle is finding the funds to realize the project. We obtained by some gaming acceleration program in Italy that selected us, but those funds we won was mostly to create prototypes and demos. But the most important thing, in my opinion, is to find a team with the same passion as you, knowledge of Dino Crisis, and after all, the right mentality, because technical skills are easier to learn than mentality. And I want Vera, vorrei ringraziare voi del team perché credo che ci siamo riusciti.
I want to thank you everyone because we managed to do it. Yeah. So you want to thank everyone from the team.
All right, okay. Um, let me just. I've got some audio breakup. Let me just double check who was talking then. If you're able to just repeat, I just want to see if it's just on my end. There we go.
Nicola
That's
was
better.
saying
That's
that
better.
Sorry,
is thankful
my fault.
to everyone in the team because we helped bring the idea to life.
Okay. Thank you guys for the answer. So, um, yeah, to those of you, the demo is playable, and you can show it to your friends. Yeah, the demo is 100% playable. Or if you do exclamation point demo in the chat, the link is straight to the Steam page. You have to be on PC. One of the devs early in stream have always said about, I think you're working on controller support. So yeah, guys, the demo is playable. Make sure you download it. Any feedback, you can join the Digitally Arts Discord server. We did have a link somewhere. I will post it again for those of you that want to join. I highly recommend it. Lucha, again, I know you run a very successful Dino Crisis fan base community. If you want to bring any of those over to Dia's Digitally Arts Discord server, 100% recommend it. I'll send you the link on Twitter as well, in case it gets lost in this chat. The next team, next question that we've got is again revolving to you guys as a team. Is looking at the obstacles that you faced. How easy was it to manage your work and personal life balance? If you don't want to answer that one, that's fine. It's a bit of an odd question, but I think my community
Yeah,
kind of want to get to know you.
it was not a full-time job. It was a kind of part-time job. We all of us have has other jobs,
Mm-hmm.
so we quote unquote we work on it in the free time. So every one of us can manage its time with his other jobs, and and it's like it's the passion for this game, for our project. I mean, we know what is value, so we can sacrifice a little bit of our free time to work on it. And it's at the end of the day, we are happy, of what we have created.
Mm-hmm.
And you know so yeah, you have a little bit of sacrifice, but we hope to have a um, big surprise at the end.
To be fair, like I said over in the stream, probably more more than anything is that I'm considering you're a startup and you're, like you said, you've had other jobs and stuff like that, and you're putting as much as you can into this. The way that this is headed, I think, hand on heart, this is definitely one to watch and again one to support. Um, and it's probably not easy for you guys to develop this while probably maintaining other commitments as well. But you know, other people that have been in your position have done that, and they're now successful. And I believe that you guys can equally be successful with what you're building here. Um, the another question that we've got is, how do you work together as a team? A bit of an odd question. I think I know what this person kind of wants to say. But yeah, how do you guys work together as a team? It's a bit of an odd one.
Andrea,
I can go. We just every one of us has his own tasks, and Nicola is a big producer and manager, and he try to manage all of our tasks, what we have to do. And everyone, and then everyone is independent. You
Yeah.
know what you have to do, and you try to do in the time, and to don't slow down the other tasks of the other member of the team. We use a platform, Trello, to manage all of the tasks and all of the department, and it was not, we talk constantly in the call, so we didn't feel alone, but I think it was a good way to work, because as we said, we live in different parts of Italy, so we can work together in a single space for now.
Virtual space.
That to be fair, like we saying doing the tasks and stuff like that, and or you're not being in the same like location. I think that itself is a challenge, and the fact that you've presented and able to present a playable demo, and one that I think is in really good shape. It shows that you are capable, more than capable, to overcome these challenges. And even though distance is an issue, it's not an issue. You're able to still work with each other, get things done, and still working on the project. So I think you're doing really really well. And this kind of lines up to another question in regards to how you work together as a team. It's, does remote collaboration pose new challenges?
Well, is like I said earlier, the challenges are, the distance, so you can talk in the with the person in the same room. But as we said, as I said before, it was not. It's a challenge that we managed to overcome, and we are happy of what we have done.
Yeah. I have expected it's probably going to be a very similar answer to what you've previously had. Um, I forgot who actually sent me that one, but hopefully they've answered it for you. And the next question is an interesting one, at least for me, and it is: do you think there is a gap in the market for modern retro inspired games?
Nick, you wanna go on this question?
Yeah, yes, we think there is a gap. There is a possibility in the market because um, I don't know if you know Signalis. Do you know Signalis?
No, no, not yet.
Signalis is a game inspired by the game of the past, like Time Breaking Dino Bridge.
Okay,
But it's a different game. Is more Silent Hill and Resident Evil,
okay,
and the public played that game. The game had a big success, and we think that there is a market for us, and especially for a game inspired by Dino Crisis, that are the most requested remake to Capcom, together Parasite Eve.
one thing that I've noticed with you guys doing, we haven't discussed this yet, is when this question was brought to me to ask you, I think that you do believe there is a gap in the market because I don't think nostalgia and picking up and inspiration from an IP would be enough. Whatever, and I think a lot of people are nostalgic and want to go literally back to the past to play those classics. And your other project that you're doing, which is on your website, which is Moonplague, which I think, if I remember correctly, in regarding to your description, you're inspired by Resident Evil on that one. One question that I wanted to ask you about, I'll leave it for now. When I was looking at your profile and your website and stuff like that, and you was not only just doing Time Breaking Down or Breach, but you're also doing Moonplague, and both are inspired by like huge retro classics. Um, it shows just how ambitious you guys are, and how much you're willing to work and pour your dedication and talents into it. Um, So just to back you up on that, in regards to you think the gap in the market, just for those of you that are watching the stream that may not be aware, these guys are also working on a game called Moonplague, but there isn't a demo yet, is there? As far as I'm aware, there isn't a demo regarding that. It's just concept art on your website and some videos that you've taken.
Yes, currently Moonplague is imposed. We focus on time-breaking Dino Bridge.
Okay. So just to read. Yeah, Luncher. Hopefully, yeah. Obviously, I haven't had a lot of time to play the demo. I really want to. There's going to be quite a few streams where I'll probably play it, replay it, discuss with the community, and then any feedback that I get on stream, I'm going to relay back to Digitally Arts themselves. I have some feedback, which even though like I played it for a little bit, I am going to feedback. But hopefully, we'll have a stream where we'll be able to invite other people from the Dino Crisis community, promote these guys. They really do deserve it, and basically get the word out there about this. If you've got any Dino Crisis contacts in the community, I'm relatively new in terms of the social media community that you're part of. You go ahead of me and obviously share Time Breaking Down a Breach and obviously the official socials, the Kickstarter and stuff like that as well. And hopefully we'll be able to get some support for these amazing devs. I think we have... Okay. I've literally just said this question and I don't think I'm going to answer it because it's literally... I'm not going to ask it because it's literally everywhere. The question was, are you open to working with player feedback? I think the answer is, I mean, you're more than welcome to still answer if you guys want to, is everything that I've seen, from people leaving reviews on your Steam to your socials, like saying, hey guys, you got any feedback? I think the person that asked this question, I do believe that these developers and this company and Digitally Arts are open to working with player feedback. If there's anything that you guys want to add on that question, I'm sorry if I answered it for you. I just, it's just what I've observed. You're more than welcome to. Or if you want to give examples of how you would work with player feedback, you're more than welcome to as well. Before we move on to the final question.
No, of course, feedback for us is is like gold, because we already fixed some bugs and that were any of the players told us, and we fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So for us with a small team like we are, the feedback of the players is one of the most important thing, and
Yeah,
because we are keep on track. We read the review on Steam and to understand if there is something wrong, something we can improve, like the adding the control, the possibility to play with a controller. And in fact, if I can say, for everyone that is going to play the demo, if they want, they can leave a review on Steam, and because it will be very important for us.
So there you go, guys.
Or we
These
can use
have...
also, sorry, we can
Sorry,
use
Andrew, go on.
our Discord on server with the section. There is the section feedback, and they can add all the feedback they want.
Mm-hmm. I just want to add, they also have a bug report in there as well. I know that I have one in my Discord. I was speaking to these guys earlier where I just was like, you know what I might do is just add the channel, the information to share the link directly to these guys' official bug report. That seems more efficient. So again, these guys do have their ears to the ground with the community. Like Andrea said, they do take player feedback very seriously. It's very valued. So if you want to help maybe shape the development of this game by providing feedback, I 100% recommend that you guys do. Join the Discord, leave reviews on Steam, all that good stuff, and also of course on the social media as well. The final question that I've got, which someone sent, was where do you go from here, and what can we expect to see from you in the future? Obviously, I know there's probably some things that you can't talk about. So if you're able to answer that, that's great. If not, I understand.
Well, expect to become rich, of course. I'm joking. Nicola, you want to add something?
Um, yes. We wanted to obviously release the time breaking, but we already have other ideas from other game. One of them is Moonplague, that was very great for us, and we received many positive feedback with that game. But that game was very ambitious, but very in I mean we talked with publisher about Moonplague, and they said that Moonplague is a game that Sony can make. Not your for your not your indie.
Okay.
So we hope that when we will release the time breaking, we could work on other game that inspired by classic game, and we have another idea of a game based on Parasite Eve 2. But it depends for many factors, obviously, from the success of Time Breaking Dino Breach, the Kickstarter campaign, and other things. Altre cose interne nostre di business, Andrea, vuoi
Yeah, other internal stuff side of, the first goal we want to reach is to collect enough money from the crowdfunding campaign, and then so we can go on with the production of the entire game of Time Breaking Dino Breach. And then after the game is finished and published, we hope to can work on other ambitious game we have in program.
So just to show you guys really quickly, this is the website. So on here we have 2 projects currently. If you guys want to have a look what I'm looking at, do exclamation point Digitaly Arts. The link will take you directly to the homepage of the website. You also have the blog and stuff as well. This is the time breaking Dino Breach section. The overview, it tells you a bit about what time breaking Dino Breach is. And then obviously you got the trailer. You can support on Steam and Kickstarter. I'm going to show the Kickstarter in a second. Then you got the game experience, so you can explore and obtain resources. It does say here as well. There was a chat earlier from Lucha, which is like, can you guys just play in a building or can you explore? It does say here that you can explore hostile prehistoric jungles and claustrophobic research centers in search of resources, weapons, and key items that can mean the difference between life and death. So, like I said, Digitaly Arts have clearly thought about the longevity of their projects. I say projects because this isn't just the only one. I have touched slightly on the Moon Plague. I didn't want to delve too much into this, but if you want to see more on Moon Plague here, which Nicola was just discussing, it's got the short description, the synopsis, little bits of the detail, some really cool like videos if you wanted to check that out. Also like some really cool concept and render art. Really love the concept of this here. Don't want to show too much. But on the topic of time breaking Dino Breach, like I say, guys, check out the website. You've got some character bios here from Kate and Alan. Let's see if we can change it a little bit. Yeah, so you've got total like character bios that are just like one page. You can literally just cycle through and it tells you more about these. Highly recommend you just checking this out. Screenshots of in-game. concept art. You might have seen these on stream already if you tuned in earlier. But more importantly, the success of this game is here to do with the Kickstarter. I've already followed, by the way. I don't know if it's shown, but I have. Um, do we know when this is going live, or you not announced it yet, or is it not fully? Are you not ready to announce when it's going to go live? Because it says launching soon. That's why I'm asking. You able? Is that something that we are able to? Are you not ready to answer yet, or maybe come back to at a later time when you announce it, or?
Yeah, we
Uh,
sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
We don't have we are trying to we are promoting the game. We want more people play the
Okay.
demo and add the Kickstarter page on their list. So when we reach the right amount of bakers,
Mhm.
then we can go live with the campaign.
Okay. So there you go, guys. You've heard it.
and click,
Oh, sorry. What was you gonna say? I'm sorry for interrupting.
uh, you can click on notify. Um,
Yeah, you
there
already
is
show you already showed this.
okay. There is a saved in your case. Okay, you can click notify to and when the page will
Live.
be public,
Hmm.
we will you will notify.
Like I say, guys. You can all the information here to do with Digitally Arts time breaking Dino Breach is on here. From what to expect, puzzles, riddles, nostalgia, story, all that stuff. Amazing concept art as well. And I think also other press stuff that you've had to do with the game as well is linked on here, which is absolutely amazing. So, guys, I can't stress enough. If you haven't already, I've not signed up to Kickstarter before. By the way, this is the first time I've been on here, and you guys are the first ones that I have followed. So, to my community that are watching this, follow suit. If you haven't got Kickstarter, sign up, hit the follow button, and like. I think was it Nicola or Andrea that said. Make sure you hit the I think either saved or follow or notify, just like I have. All the information is posted in my Discord. The Dana, I don't know, the time breaking Dino Breach server section in my Discord is now live. If you want to discuss anything to do with time breaking Dino Breach, you can do. It's all in discussions and all that good stuff. So again, make sure you click the link to Kickstarter. Kickstarter has its own dedicated section in my Discord with the link straight to here. We also have the link to their official Discord server. Highly recommend you guys click that. All the socials you could ever hope for to do with Time Breaking Down a Breach is in the Discord as well. Highly recommend joining their Discords, following on the socials and YouTube. And yeah, be very excited for this game, guys. Let's see if there's
I
anything on
just
chat.
want to add something, sorry,
No, that's
about
fine. Go on.
the page. This is only a part of the page. When the campaign goes live, you can see the entire page of Kickstarter with all the rewards and all the what you can unlock with the donation. So when the campaign goes live, we can have the complete page.
There you go. Like I said, I followed. So as soon as you guys go live, I will post a announcement in my Discord to say that your guys have gone live. Anyway, I'm hoping in the future we're able to work together again at some point. I hope that you've enjoyed this experience. I definitely have. I know it's been a little bit hit and miss here and there. But I definitely will be streaming the demo again. I want to take a little bit of time to explore at my own pace, to look at the environment, the experience the atmosphere, and yeah, hopefully a few of my community would download the game. I think some of them have already. So hopefully, my community will be in a Discord discussing giving you feedback, and hopefully it'll be a very successful launch for you guys. And I've really, really, really enjoyed today. I don't know if there's anything else that any of you want to add, or if anything in chat, if anyone in chat has got any questions, or if you got any, if you played demo, those of you that have been watching at the beginning of the stream, have you played demo while we've been streaming and been discussing time breaking Dino Breach? If you have, let us know in chat. And okay, I don't know if that is, I don't know if you can answer that, but someone asked in chat. So how much do you need to reach your Kickstarter goal? I don't know if that's public yet or not. But
Nicola, we can say it. What is the first goal to reach?
Yeah,
Hmm?
yes.
The first goal
How
is
much you need to reach your Kickstarter goal? If you intend when we
no,
release,
how much? How much money? The first goal.
how much? Okay, how much money? The first goal is 30.
30,000. Yeah.
Yeah, the first goal. But I can anticipate that with 30,000 we will release a prologue of the game and another areas of the demo with the game with Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptor, and obviously update in every aspect of the game, animations, new weapon, and if possible, we will add. Um, I don't know. I say cinematic, but there are. Mm, it's difficult to to say, but it's like we are evaluating to show the story with cinematic or with Andrea, possiamo di tipo graphic novel, like Signalis. But
Okay.
it depends on Kickstarter campaign, and this is only the minimum goal we have.
Yeah.
With the other goal that will be show next in the next weeks on Kickstarter page. There will be other areas, other dinosaurs, and other improvements. Sorry, but I don't want to say
no,
too
that's totally
much
fine.
now.
That is totally fine. Thank you for sharing what you were able to. And honestly, I think Lucha is involved in the DC community. Like I said, they've got over 2K following on DC, and they like the look of this game. So hopefully, me, the Dino Crisis fan base community will be able to spread awareness for Timebreaker Dino Breach. Hopefully, you'll be able to get the following you need on Kickstarter, and followed by the funds that you need for your Kickstarter. Like I say, guys, those of you that are interested, I 100% recommend you join the Discord. Follow them on the socials. Follow them on the Kickstarter. Make sure you get the notifications turned on. I have, so there's no excuse for you guys not to. And yeah, if there's anything anyone else wants to add before we head, cinematics without camera movements, but keeping the camera isometric. Right, okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone else has got anything to say to Digitaly Arts while they're here, please let us know. And to be honest, guys, I don't think you've got any issue at all reaching your first goal. I really don't. With the amount of work you've put in, with the concept art, the amount of detail and ambience there is, and just the sense of environment in the demo, and the amount of stuff you can do in the demo already. Like there's notes, there's puzzles, there's the keys for the boxes. There's uh, there's things that look natural in there. I didn't even know you could move. Like for example, the cart blocking the door. So thank you for opening me with that. So yeah, I think this is definitely one to watch. For those of you that love retro classic like Dino Crisis, you will love this. I like I say, if you got any feedback, if you do play the demo, devs are all listening. Like Lucha says, the demo is really impressive for a Kickstarter game. I really liked it.
Thank you so much.
Gamers Interest said, I think you did amazing well answering everyone's questions as well. Yeah, I second that. So guys, I think we are going to end it there. To my guests from Digitaly Arts, thank you. I hope you enjoyed your experience. I'm sorry if I've repeated some questions and you've already answered. I've really enjoyed spending time with you. I do appreciate you spending time out of your day to be here with us. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be streaming your demo a few times and making content of that, and hopefully helping spread the word for Time Breaking Down a Breach and of course Digitaly Arts. And yeah, guys, they're in our Discord. If you want to get involved with them, you can chat there, and I highly recommend you join their Discord as well. They're very busy, so I don't know how active they're going to be in our Discord. If you want to keep up to everything to date without Time Breaking Down a Breach, just join the Discord, get involved, post your 2D and 3D arts, get involved in chats, get to know them. Honestly, get to know them. They're amazing people. I do believe in their ethic. I do believe in their project, and I think that with the right support and our community, of course, spreading the word, I think that they have a fighting chance. So again, any help in sharing the word for Time Breaking Down a Breach and of course Digitaly Arts is greatly appreciated. And again, please show some love and some emojis in chat. I'm going to set the emoji here. We've got a one perfect emoji. We've got a Velociraptor toe. There we go. Please show some emojis in chat for Time Breaking Down a Breach and Digitaly Arts, guys. They've been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah.
Thank you for having us, for your kind word, your interest, and thank you for the chat. And we will keep in touch. We hope.
Let's go. Thanks, guys. I'll see you.
Thank you so much.
everyone.
Bye. 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 Bye.